Hello everyone, welcome along to Sportsbet TV with me, Paul Alster. Looking forward to day 3 of Royal Ascot 2024, which is Ladies' Day, of course, on Thursday, and the weather looks set fair, so it's going to be great racing. And those of you that like to follow the fashions and all the silly hats, you're going to get your money's worth tomorrow by the looks of things. If you're new to the channel, please press the subscribe button just below this screen, then you'll get all my tips free. I'm offering throughout this Royal Ascot, and of course every weekend as well. If you're interested in getting more selections than just the 2, then check me out at Out in Front, my subscription service, where we had a couple go particularly well at decent odds on Wednesday, and you can join us by signing up via the link in the description box just below this screen. No time periods. And it covers all the big meetings day to day, as well as every weekend, normally Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and often 1 or 2 in the week as well that are of interest. Well, I gave you 2 selections on Wednesday here at Sportsbet TV. Sean ran okay in the Royal Hunt Cup, certainly better than his 40-1 odds suggested, but he didn't manage to get close enough to land the place money. And then Adelaide's tried to lead all the way in her race towards the end of the day, and I'm afraid she probably did a bit too much too soon, and she faded approaching the final furlong. So we had no joy there. It's been a quiet first 2 days here at Sportsbet, but as Frank Sinatra used to say, the best is yet to come, hopefully. And on day 3, I'm going to take you first of all to the 505 at Royal Ascot, which is the Britannia handicap. It's good to firm ground. There are 30 runners. They're betting around 9-1 the field. A cavalry charge of 3-year-olds, most of them still unexposed. Finding the winner is going to be a challenge, but I've never shirked a challenge. I want to just point out, I've pointed this out to people at Out in Front as well, how disgusted I am that most of the firms, with the exception of Boyle Sports at the time of this recording, at 6:30 on Wednesday afternoon, they're only offering 4 places in a 30-runner handicap. And this is absolutely disgusting. It's a cartel view of this race. Why are they only offering 4 places each way, 30 runners in a straight mile handicap, when on Wednesday in the Royal Hunt Cup, 30 runners in a straight mile handicap, you could freely bet 6 places, 7 places with some firms, and even 8-1, I think, with Sky Bet. Listen, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And, you know, hopefully they're going to put their head above the parapet. Boyle Sports are going 5 places, the only one I've seen. So a little credit to them, but it's still stingy. And really, we should be demanding better place terms, especially when there are so many runners at one of the big meetings of the year, that they're bringing the betting industry into disrepute. Anyway, I'll come down off my soapbox and tell you that I'm not going to go through too many horses here, but those I've marked up with a proper chance here include Volterra, who I think has now been supported down to favourite last time I looked. Yeah, it's down to 7-1 from 10s. Really well back for Kevin Ryan. It was impressive last time out. Native Warrior for Carl Burke, I think, can go well. Simon and Ed Crisford have involvement. And the top weight King's Gamble for Rafe Beckett. They've all made the shortlist for me after winning or running very well on their most recent starts. And I think they have genuine claims in a tough race. But to the selection, well, with no great draw bias on the evidence of the opening couple of days, they're probably going to split into at least 2, possibly 3 groups. And you could easily find yourself winning your race in a specific group, but not finishing in the first half dozen overall. And after looking at the pros and cons of many of the runners, I've come up with 2 choices, one of which I've posted it Out in Front. The other one here for you at Sportsbet is called Son of Man. Jane Chappell-Hyam is the trainer of this one. And this one is my recommendation here at Sportsbet. I haven't written down who the jockey is. It's escaped my attention, so let me just see if I can confirm. It is David Egan, of course, everybody's favourite ginger jockey. So David Egan is going to be on board, Son of Man. I think this horse has been crying out for a step up to a mile. He kept on really well over 7 furlongs at Goodwood last time out. And last season he showed a bit of class, placing in Group 3 company He's drawn 9, so will likely stay centred to the far side, and I think he can run a big race. I think he'll handle the ground as well. 33 to 1 is available each way with a number of firms, and let's hope that they take shame and start to offer more than 4 places. They really should. So that is Son of Man for me, one of the two I'll be backing over at Ascot in the 5:05 race on Thursday. And then my second selection, another cavalry charge, the Buckingham Palace handicap, the Buckhouse handicap, good to firm, 29 runners, a bookie's benefit. Nothing less than 12 to 1 has won this race in the last decade. It was a 50 to 1 winner last year, the subsequent group winner and group 1 place, Witch Hunter. And of course, I'm sure many of you remember Highfield Princess herself winning this race, the late great Highfield Princess, winning at 18 to 1 in 2021. And unlike the Britannia handicap earlier in the day, they're betting 6 places, plenty of firms, even 7 places with Sky Bet. I'm sure they'll tell you, the bookies, that they're only going 4 places in the Britannia because it's 3-year-olds and they don't know how good and who's improving. But come on, you're meant to be laying a bet. You know, it's all about opinions. But anyway, let's not go there. I've been quite not about that today, I can tell you. The general favourite here is Ed Walker's English Oak, and this one was early 4 to 1. There's some 9 to 2 about now, about English Oak, who won a 7 furlong handicap on soft ground last time. He's gone up £9 for it. He's won on quick ground in the past, and he's just been bought by those Qatari guys at Wathan Racing last week for an undisclosed sum. In other words, plenty of dosh. They clearly feel he could be pattern race class, and maybe he will be, so we'll find out if they've made a good investment or not. They did have a winner on day 2 of Royal Ascot, of course, in the juvenile race, and that is English Oak. The only other horse trading in single figures is Divine Libra for Charles Hills, generally 8 to 1 now. A winner at Chester's main meeting last month, and then only just denied in a bunch finish at Newmarket last time, off £1 lower than he'll carry on Thursday. It was a £1 lower mark. He's in very, very good form at the moment, is Divine Libra. And of course, with Ryan Moore on board, there'll be plenty of punters interested in him. Now, in this race, Northern Express for Michael Dodds, George Bowie's Koi Koi, King's Time for Ireland's Jessica Harrington, and Al Zahir for David O'Mara, they all come into the race with the kind of form that suggests, in my view, that they can play their part. But it is a wide open race. I'll be backing 2 against the field. And as with the previous race, one of those I've already highlighted over at Out in Front. You can find out what that horse is if you want to sign up there via the link in the description box. But I want to take you on to my selection here. And the selection is a horse that I followed for quite a while. It's a horse I do like. And when things drop right for him, he's a talented performer. His name is Takarib Bay, trained by Richard Hannon and the mount of Alex Wojciechowski, who's a very good young jockey, who's really beginning to make his name and make his way up the ranks. I'm just looking here just to check to see if he's claiming Alex Wojciechowski. I think he is able to claim. Certainly hope so. Yes, he claims £3, so that is going to be very useful. He's been running throughout the winter, running on the all-weather and on soft ground on turf. But the fact is, this horse has got a good record at Ascot. He's run well in a number of big races here over the last few seasons, including when he was 3rd of 20 in the 2022 Balmoral handicap on Champions Day. But possibly his best form in recent seasons was on good to firm ground, and that came at Haydock, where he ran the subsequent Group 1 Queen Anne Stakes winner triple time of Kevin Ryan's to just over a length in the Group 3 Superior Mile, off level weights no less. So the ground won't be an issue, and the horse has a touch of class when things drop right for him. And I think that at 40 to 1, it's worth having a bid on each way, with Sky Bet offering 7 places. In fact, they've laid that of Sky Bet just as I speak. So 6 places, the best you can get, and that's with a number of firms like William Hill, Paddy Power, Bet365. They're all going 6 places, as is Betway amongst others as well. So Takarin Bay is my second choice. So two big priced horses for you for Thursday in two big handicaps. Let's hope they run well. You don't need to have much on. Two little each ways singles and an each way double. And who knows, hopefully we might get a bit of a shout. I wish you the very best of luck, whatever you're backing on Thursday. I'll be back same time on Thursday with my look ahead to day 4 on Friday. Bye-bye for now.